Our next one, yeah.
Man's all red and that. The activity behind the scenes got him rattled.
Oh shit. Should you go out of your way to please others? So essentially, let me give you a scenario for this year. So like, it's hard. Like, it's really self-explanatory, the question, isn't it? But I don't know if I can put it into a scenario for you. So like, you're putting in maybe, and it not, again, this isn't have to be to do with relationships, and just be with a venture or something else in life. If you're going out of your way, and it's more benefiting others than you're not really getting anything back, bruv. Like, some people do it. This is the only reason the question I asked you is I just wanted your view on it, innit? Like, for me, I feel like I've seen it a lot. I've seen it happen a lot. And to be honest with you, bruv, like, I think some people just carry on. Like, bruv, some people don't sit there, and I feel like sometimes you need to be selfish. Like, bruv, if you want to be successful, or whatever you want to do, you just need to be selfish at it and not really, like, start doing stuff that benefits you and not, like, mass crowds. Do you get what I'm saying?
Definitely, bro. I mean, I 100% agree with that. But again, I agree with it because I've had experience of being on the other side.
What
like,
side?
Trying to please people, not particularly people, but like, I would say like my parents and etc. Like, trying to do things that they actually want me to do, and me kind of convincing myself that it's what I want for myself as well. But like, obviously, just growing up, you start to realize that you're just lying to yourself. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you get that understanding that this isn't really what I want, and I know that I don't want this, so why am I pretending I want this? And yeah, so I mean, once I gave that up, I mean, I personally became a lot happier. So like, yeah, my answer to that question, like I said before, is a straight no, bro. Like, you can't be trying to please anybody out here. If you're trying to be happy anyway, do you know what I mean? Like, you need to please people to an extent. Like, I mean, like, again, if you got a partner in that, love is compromised. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, a big part of your relationship is compromising for that person. So yeah, definitely, like, to an extent, let's be reasonable. You will obviously try and please some people. Like, I'm gonna go out my way to try and please people that I care about. Do you know what I mean? But it's not going to alter what I'm trying to achieve in my life.
No, I hear that.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it can never be further than that extent. Like, I will do everything I can to please the people that I love, but it should not be going, at least frequently, affecting what I'm trying to actually achieve in my life, because that is a problem for all of us.
Some people get offended by it as well, you know.
Yeah, you tell them to
and
fuck
I don't
off.
get it. Why? Huh?
You tell them to fuck off. Suck your mum. Suck your mum. Like, that's a quick thing. Suck your mum.
It's a quick one.
Yeah.
No, because, brother, it's like sometimes, like, all right, for example, many simple things. Like, even like, and when this question, you can use in anything really. And I suppose you can bend it and sort of explore different avenues of it. So you can say, like, bruv, like, if your plan is to do this, bruv, and like, that's your plan, you're doing that, but someone else is not happy with you. Well, not happy with you, but it's not really it doesn't benefit them, it benefits you.
Yeah.
Bruv, so what are you going to do? Are you going to moan, or are you going to just go the other way? I think, obviously, benefiting being you should go the other way, because there's enough people that will just moan.
Yeah, like,
do you get what I'm saying?
At this age as well, particularly, like, I mean, it's not that I feel like I'm running out of time, but there's a lot of things that I want to achieve in it, and like, the natural course of life is getting closer. Like, in about 5 years, man could have kids. Like, it's not do you know what I mean? It's not an outrageous thing to say anymore. So like, yeah, bro, like, I have no ways burning bridges or parting ways with anybody that doesn't see what I'm trying to see. It's not even an emotional thing. Like, I'm not angry at you, and if you're angry at me, you can keep that anger in your heart. There's no place in my heart for that anger. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna go and do my thing, and maybe you'll understand once I've done what I needed to do.
But if they're truly your friend, yeah, I feel like they wouldn't take it personally.
Exactly, and if you don't, that's what I said. It's a sucky, man. Like, it's literally that. Like, if you can't understand what I'm trying to achieve, and like I said, you should be chasing something as well. So like, that's more the reason why you should understand, because like, I'm not doing this that would maybe be beneficial for you, because I'm doing stuff for myself, and I mean, that should be understandable to everybody. Like, I'm not the type of person that particularly asks people to do things for me. Do you know what I mean? So like, I don't really understand why you're here.
Do you know what? Yeah, that goes, and it links up to flipping, like I said to you, this question can bring about so many things here, but it also, I think it links up to, like, you know, like, where you're doing something and you're grinding and you're probably going up there, then people are like, So at that point now, and we mentioned it before, so I won't go too much into it, but more just it's relevant to this question. Like you're up there and you're climbing, and then someone's just like, "Oh, bring me in," and like that, and it's like, but when you was down there, they're like, "Yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna work out for you still," or I'm not really on doing that with you because you're here. Honestly. But when you're there, bring me in. I thought, do you get what I'm saying? For me, leeches, 100%,
leech.
Bro, for me, like the way I'm looking at it is, if you weren't taking an interest down there, but you're taking an interest up there,
you're not serious.
Suck yourself.
Yeah, and you're not serious as well. Like, you're straight not serious. Like, it's that's the type of mentality. That's literally what I expect. That's the type of things that you genuinely expect to see from people. Like, no great man wasn't at one point misunderstood. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna go through that period, and people are gonna look at you and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm not finding this serious." Some people are gonna say, "I don't get it," but good luck. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna get the different types of people and the different types of responses, and the responses I like are the responses I'm gonna listen to, or the actual opinions I'm gonna respect once this actual craft starts to move forward, because they gave me something that was actually constructive at the time. You didn't, so. That's even like, it's the best way to see it. Like, even me, like, I'm not I don't think people, it's not even that I'm not a nice person. Like, I actually think I am quite a nice person, but like, I'm cold, innit? So like, people don't actually chat to me if you didn't like or respect what I was doing before. Like, that I don't like you. Do you know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you would know that I don't like you.
Trust me.
So like, like, that's not even, I can't even say it's something I've experienced, but yeah, again, like,
you got to be like that though, innit?
Yeah, you got to
trust me, you have to be like that, bro.
Gotta be, fam. Definitely, bro.
It's nuts, honestly.
It's not easy out here, bro.
Huh?
It's not easy out here. It's tough in these streets, bro. You gotta be. You know what I'm saying, bro, it's tough because you gotta be.
Trust me, with no trim for a month as well, these streets are gonna be tough. Look at your face.
Yeah. They'll come back, start talking £50 a trim and that.
Oh shit.
The man that don't stack their bread and start talking shit, and then start coming back and start telling us that we should start paying £50 a trim, bro.
Because you ranted about this during the last lockdown.
I could not because I just couldn't believe it. Like, you man actually paying a barber £35 for 45 minutes. Do you actually know what that is? Like, mathematically, like, are you man taking the fucking piss? Who earns that? Like, that's what I'm trying to show you, man. Like, bro, there's qualified, skilled workers that don't earn that, bro. Like, why on earth would we be paying a man who learned how to trim shit that grows back every 2 weeks pretty much near enough to £50 an hour?
Yeah. Like,
you taking the piss, bro? Like, no chance. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, even me, from what I stand for, I got a master's in finance, I am never, ever gonna pay a man that type of money, fam. I actually understand what people do and what type of the way money works. Like, I'm definitely not gonna do that, innit? I'm not paying anybody for that type of shit. Yeah. Like, I'll literally cut it. I do cut it myself, innit? But again, when I need to go somewhere special, may get a little haircut and that, but little trim, little shape up. Yeah. But yeah, that's
other
about
than
it.
That, it's do-rag.
That's about
do-rag
it,
season.
Bro. Do-rag and little trims myself, bro, to make sure I'm maintaining the liquor waves and that. It's got to be perfect.
Do you not think? Yeah, because I'm saying to you, have you ever fallen? Because you know what it is as well. Have you ever fallen out of a barber, bruv? Like, when if you've said that to them, or when you put that post up during lockdown, did you rattle anyone?
Bro, a couple man were rattled still. I'm not going to say their names on cam. A couple man was most definitely rattled. Most particularly, a couple of my guys, they were hurting. Because, something like, when you're doing something like that, you're actually talking about the person that actually done it. So, like, you forget about everybody. I don't care about everybody else for that moment. Mm. And then, like, when they see the post, they're like, oh, yeah, fam. Is that what you're really saying, cuz? Yeah? Because, bro, like, at the end of the day, I don't think certain men even know that they're not skilled workers. Like, you're not a skilled worker, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you are not a skilled worker.
Yeah.
Being a barber. Like, it's... Obviously, I understand that it takes skill to do, but by the laws of employment, it does not take...
To be fair,
qualification to be a barber.
Bar one, wherever I've gone, bar one person, their prices have been always reasonable.
Yeah.
So even like my actual barbers, like growing up, but because I've used more than one, you're gonna gas it. You know what I'm saying? A couple people get like hurt by that, and it's like, bro, it's a business. So if you're not available, I'm gonna go there. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
It's like new culture.
I've got you there signed on a year contract. I've got him on a loan deal.
Yeah,
so,
straight.
but do you know what I'm saying? And it's not a thing of me disrespecting anyone because you can trim. But I've just gone with I think, you know what it is with barbers, yeah? You go, it's like, say you go to one place, yeah, and you've been going there a long time, then maybe something happens and you don't go there for like your next 2-3 trims. You've gone to someone else, and it just so happens that's the person that's running for you at the moment, so you're going to them now. But like I say to you, like with the pricing, but I've never personally believed paying more. I think when you're charging 30 plus is a bump. Yeah, 25 is reasonable, bruv. If you're going out like that for a trim.
What trim are you getting, bruv?
Right, so for me, like I'm gonna tell you now, I'm gonna shout out my barber right now because yeah, he's does it for me still. So like I get the. You ever had the Turkish towel thing?
What's that thing?
Oh. Towel gets wrapped around your head like that.
Yeah.
Like that. It's your fat, bruv. It's mad. Anyway, that's included in the trim, yeah? That gets charged as a service. When I went to this place...
Hey, wait. I'm just letting you know. You're explaining bare already.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're explaining bare means he's about to justify something that could be considered wild. 25 is a mad thing, innit? Like...
You think?
Yeah. 25
15.
to me is a mad thing.
Mm. Actually, maybe I'm saying that because that's what I'm conditioned to been paying. So I'm like
25 buff to me. That is a mad thing, innit?
You think?
That's a mad thing, bro. Like, yeah, that hurts my feelings a bit. Still, I can't lie. Like it's too much. Like it's just too much. Like at the end of the day, like, bro. Like I know I said you said you get some of the towel service and that in there as well. I don't even know how much that is or what that would cost. My barber don't even offer that. Coonway, like I told you, man's on some different thing. Like he's not offering that, innit? Like man will give you the little spray. He'll give you like a little bit of spray. He'll give you something else. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
So
it's nuts. No, I don't know. Like I said to you, so what are you saying? What, £15 is trim? What, 15 you're saying?
Yeah, like I mean, I get, depending on what you're getting in it. Like I only get a 1 level trim in it, level 1.5 all over, comfy thing, bro. That is 15 buff at the max. Yeah. Like, and even that now that
so even if you're throwing in like skin fades and all that.
I don't skin fade no more because I'm obviously trying to. Yeah, I'm doing the wave thing in it, so like I'm trying to actually. I just don't fade the side of my hair no more. I'll do maybe a little taper in that, but now that I even cut my hair myself, like to 1 level before I go to the barbers, I literally only go there for a shape up if I need to.
Yeah.
And that's what, $5.
Yeah.
So like maximum the barbers is going to cost me in a month is about £10 to £15, and that's if I was to shape my hair up 3 times in a month, and everybody here knows that's ridiculous.
Also think about it, if a shape was £5, but you're getting charged £30 for a trim, they're literally charging you £25 to cut hair off your head. If you can get a shape for £5.
And you can get it, and literally.
But then is that on top of the trim? So it would be 20, no?
No, because
well, I missed that.
Like, you can't tell me that you don't know how to cut your hair to 1 level. Like, that's actually ridiculous.
Nah.
You do. Like, if you got a mirror that you can see your whole head, there's absolutely no way you can't cut your hair to 1 level.
Let's not talk about lockdown trims because mine was a mazza. But yeah, I tried to do a fade. So that was nuts.
You're moving crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts.
On his first attempt, you know. Oh, mad thing. Quick thing.
Listen, getting the size, you know what it is? It's they get to the back, you're like, how am I doing this? But because you've already got half cut down there, you're like, I've got to do it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, you man have done the mad thing. Like, that one there is a mad thing. Like, I've done a fade once, innit? But that was when I was at uni, innit? I tried to do the fade myself, and once it flopped, innit? Like, I was just like, yeah, that's calm, innit? We'll just leave it like that, let it grow out, put my hat on. No one's leaving the crib. No one's going lectures anyway. So, yeah, no one cared. Just stayed at home. I mean, like, don't even think anybody even saw it like that.
Yeah. So just to finish that one off, yeah, if you had to give your final take, how much you pay for a trim. Also, let us know in the comments what you think as well. Like, share, and subscribe to WaffleTop Podcast as well. A little ad thrown in there. What would you say is the reasonable amount for you? I think, personally, you might are going to disagree, but for what I get done, I don't think 25 is unreasonable. However, what's yours?
Trim. one level. Skin fade.
I don't get one level though. That's the thing.
Skin fade, yeah.
Skin fade, trim, shape up.
Depending on the quality of the barber and and whether it's an appointment or a walk-in, the maximum of that trim could be £20, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the max.
Max.
The very max.
Okay.
Like, I know man them that have gone by that code for their whole life, innit? If it's ever more than £20, it's not even listenable.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here, bro? £40 a month.
Now 40. Yeah.
Because you're gonna get your hair cut twice if you're not trimming yourself, bro. Like, so it's £40 a month. You're not getting one trim a month, or you're gonna be looking meaty half the month.
Yeah.
And what's the point?
Yeah.
So hopefully,
do you know what it is? That I think because too many people watch like all the everything on social media, and obviously these men are getting their trims like once a week, but they can because they could they live, that's their lifestyle, and more time they're going out to shoots and that, and they're not paying to get their hair done.
Yeah.
So like for them, it's getting done. They've got to go and do a shoot. Like I was watching the other day after your Bridget Treve got obviously Holby City.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to
my bros.
Shout out to him.
Smashed it.
Yeah, Holby City. He's on Holby City now. Shout out to Treve, man.
Come on, man. Doing his thing.
But I actually looked on the Holby City thing. I was watching some video, yeah. After like clicked on a link that he had shared, and I was looking. And these men, like for example, get their hair cut whilst they're filming. Yeah. And I would imagine it'd probably be the same for Treve as well when he starts filming. But they're not paying for the trim. So when people are seeing it online, they're thinking, "Rah, I want sharp hair like that every week." But then what you're doing, what they're not doing, is you're going 20, 20, 20, or 20, however much. Yeah,
like definitely, it's different for different people, isn't it? But in general, like health for your hairline, like you should not be trimming that regularly. And number two, like I do say though, let me not cap. Looking good is good business. Do you know what I'm saying? Like people like people that look good. So I'm not even going to tell you that you shouldn't be looking good. Obviously, within reason, everything in moderation. But yeah, in reality, like, just keep it reasonable, fam. Like, whether you're a superstar, whether you're not a superstar, like, fam, your hairline will still disintegrate, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you could get a haircut every week, innit? Your hairline's going to melt, fam. Like, yeah, you got bread to put it back. Well done. But, like, send the cycle. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, your original thing is done out. Like, and that's what we all do know. So, like, do you know what I mean? Like, just, keep it reasonable. But, again, with the social media and that, I mean, people are definitely influenced. The culture's different now, but yeah, man, they should just do your thing, innit? Like, fam, if you want to look good and looking good is paying you, by all means, get that trim as often as you need to, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell anybody to interrupt their bag. Like, but if not, bro, it's two trims a month, like every other person, fam. You'll be looking fresh at least for half the month. Do you know what I'm saying? Minimum. If you know how to line yourself up as well, fam, you're looking good every week that month, bro. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so you're nice.
Nah, I hear that, man. I hear that, definitely. Nice. Let us know what you think in the comments. I'm sure Bear Barbers will comment on this, hopefully. Rattled ones, maybe. Because I'm saying, like you said before, you rattle people with that post. It's the way you worded it, innit? It's just the way you worded it when you put it up.
Come on, bro, man.
There's a video, and he basically said, what he said was, who the fuck do you think you are? Charging £40 a trim.
Straight.
But it's true, but no, it's very true. 40 is ridiculous though. Yeah, 40 is ridiculous.
Like, and that's what I'm saying, like, are you man actually alright? Like, that's what I'm saying, like, bro, use your brain. Like, what the fuck are they doing? They're cutting your hair, bro. Like, are you actually alright? Are you that stupid? You're that vain that you're gonna actually pay a man 40 buff?
40 is too much,
bro. Even 35, Sam. Some of the prices.
35, I wouldn't pay 35.
They're separating trims now as well. They're saying that if you get a skin fade and we do your beard as well, it's all separate. Like, man's trying to charge on an extra £7 for my beard. Beard's not even full. You pussy. It'll probably be 10 when my beard's full. You know them ones there, like, bro. I'm not even trying to hear it. Like, just forget it. Like, no, I'll do my beard at home myself. Yeah. I'll do my hair, the actual level of my hair at home myself. All I need is a shape up for this bean.
Yeah.
This bean right here, that's it, nothing else. And that is £5. Lovely.
Yeah.
You know, as well, I hate that little appointment thing as well, where barbers tell you to book appointments, but there's actually nobody in their shop. No one comes here anymore because your service is so fucking shit, you dumbass. But you're trying to now pretend that it's just appointments only. Like, it's just... The whole culture makes me sick, if I'm honest with you, innit? Like, if I'm really being honest, it does make me sick, which is why I try and go to the barbers, fam, as the small amount as possible. Like, the whole aura.
The only good thing about bookings is I definitely prefer bookings to sitting in at a barbershop and waiting, purely because, and regardless of how busy they are, at the end of the day, when I walk in, That's my trim's getting done then. I'm not sitting around waiting.
You see, you're in the. That's what I'm saying. You're having it lovely, bro. I'm booking appointments, fam. He ain't there on
My
time.
barber's calm, so
He ain't there on time, bro.
So.
Like, if I get there on time, it's joke on me, bro. I'm still waiting another 12 minutes, like, for his stupid ass to go and eat, or.
But
do you know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe it's an age thing though, because like I said to you, the guys that cut my hair right now, one of them's 20 odd. The other one, bruv, is 17. Bruv, he moves like he's been cutting hair for about 10 years. I'm not even joking. He's sick. Yeah, his name is, shout out to Issa. They're Esco Barbers in North Harrow.
Okay,
yeah?
okay.
But I don't know if it's a thing of if they're younger, more hungry, maybe older. Depends what kind of category your barber falls into. I feel like
the young and hungry makes sense, but the young and stupid is what I have.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I have young and stupid. Young and don't know how to deal with business. Do you know what I mean? Young and inexperienced. And that's honestly the way it is. Like, they've got opportunities, they've got a little bit of talent, but they don't know how to use it, bro. They don't know how to hone the skills. They're not willing to be practice makes perfect. They're just not serious. And for that matter alone, you're not gonna make it, bro. Like, you can't make it. Like, you're not hungry. Like, and that's what we like to see, innit? Like, brother, like, everybody likes a barber where you know that he's gonna be on time, or he's gonna give you his best, or do you know what I mean? Like, he never tries to bump you. Do you know what I mean? Just certain things. Like, those are the guys you tip. Do you know what I mean? Like, those are the guys you give a little bit extra. Like, if there's £2 change, you give it to him. If there's £3 change, £5 change, you know what? Hold that today, my bro. Like, but when you're just trying to charge me £35 and the service is absolutely pants, like, bro, I want to smash something on your head. Like, it's just annoying. Like, that's what I'm saying. The barber culture now, especially from when I was young, is completely ruined, bro. I'll tell you for free. I'd probably rather it go back to what it was, where you got some uncle. Do you know what I mean? One uncle on ends. He charges £10 for every soul that walks into the shop, or £5 for a shape up, £10 for the trim, and you got 7 guys that are in the barbers that you don't know, and you're all creasing at the Arsenal match that's on. Or, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'd rather it go back to that than this stupid new culture of man them that are literally the same age as me or younger, trying to make their hustle by bumping the life out of everyone. Like, and I'm gonna sit here and pretend it's good business. Like, bro, it's poor business. And I'm gonna do everything I can to not support it. Like, that's actually what I'm on, though. Like, I do everything I can to not put peas in their pockets. Still, everything, because I don't feel that hustle. It's way too expensive.
I hear that, man.
So that's just my way of not supporting it. Still, like, I'll cut my own hair or do whatever I can to cut my hair as frequently as possible.
It's long. Let us know what you think in the comments, anyway.
But fuck you anyway.
What?
So let's give them a little fuck you anyway, innit? But yeah, let us know to the barbers. But let us know what you think.
Let us know in the comments what you think. Make sure you follow the socials as well. WaffleTop PC for Instagram, WaffleTop Podcast for Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Hit the subscribe button as well. I know you pussies are watching, so hit the subscribe button, please. Yeah, it takes 2 seconds.
I'm not even trying to hear that as well, fam. Don't be trying to hear man's voice and see man's face and not be trying to follow the thing, cuz. That thing there, stupendous.
Stupendous.
Come on, bro. Let's get that done.
That is not a stupendous confectionery anyway.
So
you need to like that shit now.
Honestly.
Yeah, we're trying to aim for some likes, subscribers. So yeah, follow us, share us. And yeah, thanks for listening today.